What's up? Got a Bestech here. Bestech BG52B-2. It's a Strelit, 14C28N, satin and black. All right. Not sure what all that means, but it's one way to find out. I ain't going out that front door. There it is. It doesn't seem very big knife, right? Like right out of the gate. Okay. Yeah. Look at this cool dude, man. I already know I'm going to like this. I will say right out of the gate, I thought this was going to be a much bigger knife. It's a O-step held design. Man, let's get that blade out. Oh, come on. Wow. Okay, that's interesting. Oh, do I like this little dude already? Yeah, buddy. Come on. It's like got a double detent. The way that the ball is at the top really locks that out, and you got to kind of break past it. And I'll be honest, with this short throw of this action and how this works, I'm not sure that I would want that to go past that point right there without me forcing it. That is stunning right there. Wow. Man, let's get rid of all this. A little bit of distraction going on there. I mean, look at this thing. I don't think there's a lot of ways to do this. Yeah, that's not. So there's this. And I can go here. And there feels like there would be a ton of cutting leverage that way. But really, I think this is about, boop. Yeah. Any chance of... this will work. I mean, I could go here if I wanted to. It just seems kind of silly. This is clearly the power point right here. Man, let's get in it. Where's my screwdriver? There they are. All right. We got T8. And the front pocket clip screw. T6. And I think that's it. Yep. Oh, very nice. Got a little anodized collar thing going on here. What is this? To be honest, I can't tell what that material is. G10 maybe? I'm not sure. It's awful shiny. Maybe it's titanium. A little titanium collar. I mean, it looks really nice in here. This was in great shape here. We're just going to wipe it down and put it back together. I think that detent is exactly the way that I want it to be. I don't think that I want to change that one little bit. Yeah, this thing, wonderful shape. I was looking for something on the floor in my little studio area here, and I found this tiny little screw right here, and I have no idea what it goes to. Oh, that is a weird deal. It's like, oh, what's that? You know, it's like that little tray of parts you got left over after working on your car. Anybody, you know, close to my age is going to remember that. I mean, you take your car apart and you fix something. You know, you swap out the engine or transmission or whatever, and then you go to put the car back together. And when you're done, you have a little box of parts and bolts and stuff. And it's like, well, where'd that come from? What's that for? There's always this little box of extras. And so it's unsettling, to say the least, because you're left kind of going, whoa, where did I leave that out of? You know what I mean? And yeah, so that's exactly how I feel about this little screw. Like, what's that do? I mean, I found it on the floor, and it's not stripped. It's not like it was a bad screw. So it's small enough that I think it's a metal insert screw. That's what it looks like to me. And so I'm afraid I've got a piece that's missing a metal insert screw. Now, if it only had one, that's troubling. Oh, goodness. All right. Well, you know, it would be really troubling if for somehow I thought to myself, well, that's not possible. You know, it would drive me insane if I, you know, had a thought for a second that there's no way that I could have reassembled a knife, missing that screw, and then just finished. But yeah, it's completely possible. It's completely possible that I just got out of order. And yeah, it's also possible that it fell out of a little bag of parts that I have. I have a couple of little plastic bags that have spare parts in them. And it's possible that it came out of there, because it does seem remote that I would have a titanium frame knife, frame lock, that had a metal insert that I took out and didn't put a screw back in it. That seems kind of far-fetched to me. Man, is this thing just sweet. Oh my goodness. The Strelit. Yeah, this thing is wonderful. The action on it, you know, it's got that detent right there. There's no way to shake past that. It's stiff. Now, could I have lightened that up and managed that? Maybe. But I think the nature of this knife, I want it to be exactly the way it is. I don't know if they did it by design, but I like the fact that it's forcing me to purposefully get my fingers out of the way and then close that blade. The opening action, yeah, it's very cool. I'm going to give it A minus. The jimping's good. Oh, man, it's really satisfying. Let's talk about ergonomics. So there's jimping here and here. And then, oddly enough, I can get 3 fingers and then that 4th finger there. So, I mean, it just really puts me in this knife. I can also go 3 fingers and then get up on top of that with jimping there. And I can go here too if I want to be a little more precise with cutting with that blade. Very interesting. Definitely not like a traditional knife in any way. It's off the beaten path a little bit, but I dig it. Let's try that pocket clip. Yeah, so it's not deep carry. My guess is that that's to grab onto. Yeah, it is definitely a F5 pocket clip in both standard jeans and the thicker stuff. I mean, this thing is going to survive, any kind of tussle or tumble that I'm going to go through and stay right where I put it in my pocket. It's going to be right where I want, wherever I put it, that's where it's going to be when I go looking for it. Excellent pocket clip. What about blade contact? Any blade contact? Ooh, that was kind of close, but nope, good to go. We were talking about this blade, so I wonder if it's actually sharp. Yeah, it's crazy sharp. Yeah, wonderfully sharp. Let's do the price and availability thing. Very cool. Okay, so this version with this JG10 and 14C28N, with it's stonewashed and then a satin blade on it. They look to be around $65. I actually don't find them available. What I'm finding is there's a titanium handled version, and then one with a MagnaCut blade, and then another with Damascus steel. And they're both well over $100. This particular version looked like it was running around 65 bucks. Yeah. And what I'd say is go check Timber's Edge Knives, timbersedgeknives.com. Go check there because there may be a couple of these there. And don't forget your discount codes if you're a member, and also if you're a subscriber to the channel, there's a 10% off code. Yep, make sure you take advantage of that. Pretty cool. The Bestech Strelit, Strelit. Yep, Strelit. Pretty cool, interesting piece. Appreciate y'all watching.